I'm giving another Players Pass away. Stay tuned for details. What's good? It's your boy R3IKO. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. And today was such a stressful day, man. I'm used to my streams being fun, chill, but playing competitively to try to get to 4K is so stressful, man. It's so stressful, and I don't really know if I like the person it brings out in me. I get way too worked up, man. I get way too worked up. So today I want to show you guys my journey, my road to 4K. I want to show you like what I had to go through. And look who we are facing, man. GL Akiles. This is my final boss to get into 4K. Take a look at my rating, 3967. Now, when we got to that rating, I was like, okay, listen, all I need is either 2 people to beat, like in 3.5, 3.7, or I need somebody in at least 4.2 or above, beat them, and we'll get it. And we get matched up with Akiles. I was like, thank God, Akiles. Dude, ever since Akiles just BM'd me in the gym like months ago, I've always wanted to beat this player, and the Duel gods gave me what I wanted. They gave me somebody in 4.3. They gave me Akiles. This is the final boss for me to get to 4K. Let's see how this match unfolds. He's rocking double Lucario. I don't know if this is what he's typically been running. I don't really pay attention to the Akiles, like in terms of what they're running for a deck. But seeing this deck, and I'm like, dude, first of all, he's got the onion, so I know if I win, you know, he's going to get rewind time and it's going to be annoying. And he put everything into the blue, which I think you should if you have a Celebi. Chain 10, level 10. Double Lucarios. This thing is always a problem with the cross. I'm not rocking the Mawile, so anytime I run into these, it's hard to defend against. But I mean, I do have the Vibrava. We have the Shuppet wall that we can kind of set up for it, and we do have our own Lunala that can kind of check this when the Z gauge is up. That's really the only way we can get rid of this thing. But he does have a Kangaskhan, and the Kangaskhan is a huge problem to my deck. So let's see how this match unfolds. They're going to open up with this stupid onion that I really hate. I just hate everything. I'm really salty today, guys. Okay, I'm really sorry, but I'm really salty here. But anyway, so he's going to bring on the Lucario. Double Lucario is a problem, too, because he's got 2 Mega Lucarios, and Lucario is a huge problem. But I'm going to long throw here just to check this Lucario. And this Lucario is pretty much checked because if it wants to come down, we can just surround it because of Vibrava's ability. So he's going to set up. I'm going to set up. We're going to pull the Mighty Sphere. So I'm going to come here. I see he's going to go after my my Absol, and I'm just hoping my Absol hits a dodge here. I'm like, please hit a dodge, and then your gold will be back. Yes, let's go. We do hit the dodge. We have pretty good odds here, and I'm like, all right, now we're going to try and get rid of this onion. We attack again. We get the roll, energy ball into the Shadow Snake. I'm like, all right, let's go. He's going to bring the Lucario back. He's going to attack me. I agree with this play. No reason that he shouldn't, and then we get the dodge. I'm like, whoo, this is good. I was expecting an exchange there, but we survived, so I'm definitely going to back off now. And he's going to attack again. I'm like, come on, gold. Let's go. Let's go. Things are looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy. And he's going to take the L on this, surprisingly. Well, I don't know. Maybe not surprisingly, but I was kind of surprised he was doing that. But his Z gauge is up, and he's going to Z move my my poor Absol here. But the good thing is it's going to, you know, bring my Z gauge up. It's going to make them waste their, I don't say waste, but put their Z gauge up. But so my Z gauge is coming up, and what I'm going to do is I'm like, all right, we're going to use our Lunala. We're going to try and send this thing to the Ultra Space. And Akiles is very aware, really good player, obviously, definitely aware of what I'm trying to do, and he immediately backs off with his Lunala. I'm like, okay, or his Lucario. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Moves up this Lucario. I'm going to move up this Lunala. Now I have options. I'm like, please, even if you do KO me, we can Z move you, which I really prefer to survive because I really wanted to Z this one. But he does get rid of my Mars Shadow, so now we have no choice but to Z move, send this thing to the Ultra Space. Goodbye, Lucario. He still hasn't Mega'd yet, so I'm like, ugh, it's kind of a problem. But this thing gains weight. He's going to move up this Lucario, and then we're going to advance up with our Lunala. And now he moves this Lucario. I was like, okay, this is good. One of the Lucarios is here. We still have the max revive. I just hope Lunala can survive here. Or I thought he'd go after Lunala, and he doesn't. I was like, wow, interesting. Okay, that's actually fine. What we could do is we can, what do I do? Oh, I max revive. Okay, I max revive to block off the Lucario because our Z gauge is not fully up yet, so we have no way of really getting rid of this this Kangaskhan. But we survive here. I'm like, okay, that's fine. We're gonna take the entry point just to, you know, hopefully hold something. And then he KOs me, which is good because it makes him waste his turn Omega. It allows him to not advance. And because he advances here, I'm like, dude, you just left the door open. Let's go. We're going to Mega Absol. You can't use any plates. We have 2 DCs. We're going straight after this Mega King or this King. But I'm still worried about this stupid onion in the back. He's going to bring on the Lucario. I'm like, all right, it is time. DC, let's go. We're getting rid of this thing. We don't worry about this Lucario. This Lucario can Z-move if he wants. He lands the miss. This Lucario can Z-move if he wants, but we completely out-damage it as Mega Absol. All we have to do is hit Swords Dance. I don't think he's going to Z-move, but he Z-moves. And I'm like, what are you doing? I out-damage you. Let's go. This is for the win. We're above 4K. Let's go. GG, boys. Are you kidding me? I was so salty there. I completely out-damaged this Lucario. That is game. Very questionable play, in my opinion, and he gets the roll. This man gets the roll. Like, dude, look how big this... And he makes another debatable play here. He decides to attack, and I don't get KO'd. Had I got KO'd right there, my Z gauge would have been up. I think it would have been up. God, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, it doesn't stop. I think it would have been up. But another questionable play. But, like, dude, look at this thing. It lands the 4% miss from the Z move, the dodge becoming a miss. Look how big my Swords Dance is, man. 36. 36. All you had to do was hit Swords Dance and 1 attack, and that would have been game. That would have been it. That would have been the end of the road to 4K. And then he attacks again, and like I said, I'm pretty sure if he KO'd me, I think. I don't know. You guys can probably let me know in the comments below if my Z gauge would have been up or not. But if he did KO me, then I just Z-move this Lucario, and then what is he going to do? Rewind time? Probably. But no, of course that doesn't happen. I survive when I don't want to survive. And then he's going to DC here on my Eevee, and I'm like, Eevee, please, like, just baby doll eyes. Anything but the Aura Sphere. Anything but the Aura Sphere. And he gets the Aura Sphere, and he's going to get rid of my Lucario. And now I have to bring my Eevee on the board. And then he brings back the onion. And I'm like, okay, we can still do this. We can still do this. We can DC, land our 70, get rid of the onion, and then Z-move the Lucario. Come on. Please. Please, I want to get to 4K so bad. Of course he gets the clutch backtrack in here. I am fuming. I'm so furious. And he just moves up. And I have to Z-move here. We have to get rid of this... this Keldeo. So we Z-move this Keldeo, chain level 10 in the blue, and of course he hits the Hydro Kick. And just like that, man. Just like that, 3 terrible rolls. When I think Akiles made 2 questionable plays that could have allowed me to win. And the road continues, man. The road to 4K continues. So, like I said earlier, I want to show you guys what I went through to get here. So I have 3 more matches to show you. Let's jump right in. All right, this match was kind of like the match that kind of turned things around. All right, kind of gave me back my mojo because I was I didn't have a good start, man. And the reason why, dude, I'm making so many like misclicks. Like I mean to long throw, and I use air balloon instead. Or I mean to Mega Absol, I use the Absolite, but I use air balloon instead. That's twice. Twice I misclick, and I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? Like, just not paying attention, not playing optimally. And look at my rating, dude. 38-11. Like I told you, I did not have a good start today. So my opponent's going to move up with the Marshada. We're going to counter with our Vibrava. Then I'm going to bring up their Absol, and we're going to check here, although Seiso does not like when I bring on the Lucario. But I'm not trying to KO this thing. I'm just trying to check it. And he's trying to counter here by bringing in the Dawn. But I'm going to move up with my Lucario, and I'm also going to attack because it's going to allow my Z gauge to fill up a little more. See my Z gauge? So that's why I attack it. He's going to threaten the surround here. We're going to protect with our Eevee. And now we're just going to set up. We're going to set up. I'm going to bring on the Mighty Sphere. Brings up Vibrava, which I thought was very interesting because I can completely check that with the Absol. And he's going to pull a switch. So I was like, okay, That's fine, I guess. But then he makes a great play here, and he just moves forward with this thing that it's really hard. So I'm like, all right, we're going to balloon with the Eevee. We're going to threaten the game, and then we're going to have to back off with the Lucario, and we're going to have to Z-move as well. So just this thing alone, not being able to check it right away, puts me in a terrible position. I waste the air balloon. I waste a Mega here. Now I'm going to have to come back. So what I'm going to do here, or he's going to attack here. Definitely agree with the attack. He's going to Swords Dance, Sucker Punch into my double edge. There goes my Eevee, so I only have 3 turns of Mega left to my Lucario, so I'm going to have to DC. I'm going to have to waste both. Well, spoiler alert, I have to waste both my DCs. I waste the air balloon. I waste my Lucario, and we're just like not in a good optimal position whatsoever. So now we're going to Z-move. We're going to DC. Hope we get gold into purple, and we do. Or purple into white. Doesn't matter. I mean, Lucario, Mega Lucario is pretty good odds. And the opponent is actually, I think they take the L here. Yeah, they take the L here. Let's see what happens next. I think he max revives. No, he attacks. No, did I attack? One of us attacked. I think he attacked. I move up. Why did I do that? Oh, yeah, so I move up my Lunala because I'm trying to weave my way through the board. I want to jump here next, and we want to get our Lunala to this Primal Kyogre because Primal Kyogre is going to be an issue. It's going to be a problem to get rid of, so we need to rely on our Z-Gauge. So what I decided to do here is I thought my Z-Gauge was going to be up, but it wasn't. But I'm like, all right, we're actually going to move here, and we're going to force our opponent to use their Z-move. And they do their Z-move. So, and they waste it, but I'm like, okay, you don't have the Mega. Does he have? He does have the Mega Lucario. I thought about you doing my Z-move, but I was like, no, we want to save it. We want to save it specifically for this PK. You've got to remember, I do have something in the back. We do have the Mega Absol. And what does Mega Absol do? Prevents the opponent from using plates. So I'm going to Mega here, and I attack the Dawn. I didn't need to attack, but for some reason, I was like, oh, I'm just going to attack. Oh, nice of you to hit the Swords Dance finally. So salty. Actually, after that Achilles game, he hit it like so often, dude. I was so mad. But because of that, the opponent is going to attack her, and I just realized, like, oh, we are Mega. You have Gold Block. You can't use it, so now we can send this thing to the Ultra Space. And then we'll be, I wouldn't say we're pretty solid, but we have a shot. We have an opportunity to win. So we're going to get rid of this PK. See you later. And then he's gonna be forced to cover goal with the Mars Shadow. And he does. I'm like, all right, Lunala has to attack here. We can't go over because of the Mega or because of the Absol. And we get a very fortunate roll. I'm like, let's go. Let's go. Had we went over, he could have attacked with the Absol. Absol has a good shot taking out Lunala, but it doesn't. Or I don't hop over, and we stay there. We get a fortunate roll, and he has to come back with the Vibrava. Vibrava can't do anything, and that is GG, boys. Like I said, I needed that win. I was at 38-11, man. We weren't doing so well. We weren't doing so hot. All right, we have 2 more matches to show you. All right, this next match, let me premise this real quick. I played a lot of rush decks. And I have a question. Is that all there is? Oh, look at Eevee's wheel. Dude, Eevee's shiny. Yo, check it out. Take a look at Eevee. He looks so cool. From like 3.7 to 4.0 or from like 3.5. Dude, all I know is I've played so many rush decks. So many rush decks. In this match, we're going up against Mushi, all right? And he's got, dude, I hate Fracture. But I don't really have a problem with rush decks. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So he's going to go first. He's going to long go. He's going to bring on this Poipole. And I'm like, all right, we're going to cover up with the Vibrava. And he's going to rush me with, dude, Keldeo is such a problem. And here I move up Lunala. I didn't know what I wanted to do here. I was like, okay. I know when he moves second, he's going to rush here. Do I rush with my Eevee or my Lunala or my Marshadow? Or do I just bring up Lunala because Lunala can somewhat check this? What? This thing isn't level. It's level 9. Something seems odd. Did they not reduce the miss? I'm confused. I don't know. But I'm like, all right, so if I move my Lunala, we do have double DC. All we really got to do is get rid of this thing. And he only has 1 max revive. So I was like, all right, since you don't have the double max, we're going to move up the Lunala. I think that's the best thing to do. So he's going to bring on the Fracture. And I'm like, all right, so we have to DC here first. I wasn't anticipating the Fracture, but I was like, come on, Lunala, let's get that Moon Guys Beam. Bang. See you later. But then we're going to have to win 2 rolls because of this thing. And then the max. We're actually going to have to win 3 rolls. That's what's annoying. Dude, Eevee is tripping out. Do you guys see that? What the hell? But of course, he hits the dodge. He hits the dodge. And we don't even have the Marshadow on, so things are not even that good. And I'm like, dude, okay. Now we're going to long throw. We're going to long throw the Marshadow here. And he's going to max revive. He's going to bring on back the Fracture. And I'm like, all right, let's get it. We have got the Marshadow on. Boom, you're gone. But the problem is Lucario. The problem is Lucario. I mean, we can out-damage it, but I'm like, all right, we're going to have to come back here. Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to get my Z-Gauge up. And we get the roll. I was like, all right, nice. We get the roll. This thing's gone. Trying to get our Z-Gauge up so we can send things into the Ultra Space. But then he attacks here. Great attack, or a great play. My Lunala is gone. And now I'm sad. Now I'm pissed off. I'm like, great. I don't know how we're going to win this now. But we're going to never-ending nightmare. And he pulls us. I'm like, please. Don't do this, Zoro. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Night days? Okay. Alright. Alright. Things are looking not so bad. This thing's negative 1 MP. Problem is we already got rid of our Z move, though. But now we got a game. And he makes such a good play, though. I'm like, dude, we're solid. We can bring everything on. We almost survived the rush, but his Z gauge is up. Makes the right play. Takes the entry point. Because of the Z move, and I was like, all right, I lose. GG, boys. And this man decides to BM me. I'm like, really? Really, bro? You're a stupid rush deck. You're a rush deck user, and you're going to go ahead and BM users? Like, really? I'm so salty here. You can ask my chat, dude. I was losing my mind. You guys can't even tell the tone in my voice now. Like I said, just playing so competitively to reach a goal and to play so many of the same decks and then to get BM'd like that, dude, I lost my mind. It's not good for me. All right, let's jump into the last match. I don't know what I was thinking or why anybody in my chat didn't tell me this, or maybe you did and I just wasn't paying attention, but that guy didn't BM me. I totally negated the fact that Vibrava prevented the Mega Lucario from taking the entry or the goal, and that the Keldeo had 2 MP. So all of that anger was for naught. That was totally on me. Oops. And before we jump into the last match, I know we mentioned this at the beginning, but I don't know if I showed you guys. So let's actually talk about it right now. Take a look at our sub goal. Dude, I'm so sorry. Look at our sub goal. We reached 20 subs. We reached 20 subs. The beginning of this month just started. Well, the banner. So you know what that means. We are going to be doing a giveaway. Another giveaway for a player pass. And we're let's see. We're going to do it Monday. I want to do it Monday. Let's say 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. All right, Monday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I will be tweeting about it, so you guys all know you'll have plenty of time. I'm going to get out of the gym at like 6:30. Wait, 5:30, 6:30. I'll be home like 6:45. How about this? We'll do 7:30. We'll do that 7:30. I'll start streaming around 7 and give everybody about 30 minutes. And all you have to do is just like the last giveaway. You just have to be there, and it's going to be randomly selected, okay? So remember, Monday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Be there for a chance to win the player's pass. All right, let's jump into this last match. All right, after the super saltiness, all right, of Mushi or whatever, about, 3 games later, look who we are playing. We are playing up against Mushi again. And this time we're 3.931. I'm like, all right, let's go. I'm pissed off at this guy. We're going to win. He goes first again. We're going to make the same plays. He's going to take the entry point. We're going to take the goal with our Vibrava. He's going to rush up with the Keldeo. But this time, I'm going to rush up with the Marshadow. He's going to take the entry point. That's fine. We are going to take their entry point. Then he's going to bring this thing on. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to long throw my Lunala. He brings up Lucario. I'm like, that's fine. We're going to DC here. I wanted to go after the Keldeo, but I was like, nah, bro. Like, we're going after you. We're going after you because then that's win condition right here. And he lands the miss. I'm like, get the hell out of here, bro. Get out of here. Let's go. Moongeist Beam. Get rid of this thing. It's in the way. Lucario is a threat, but this is definitely more of a threat. So now he's going to cover goal, and I'm like, that's fine. Now what we do here, we race our other DC. We get rid of this speed. Can't pull the switch. Don't land the dodge this time. Let's go, man. Let's get out of here. Get out of here, bro. So my opponent's going to max revive. He's going to bring this thing back on. I'm like, that's fine. I'm feeling it now. You're scared now. Now we're applying the pressure. We attack again. We get the psychic again in their psychic. 0 damage. Let's go. He's going to roll his gold block. I'm like, that's fine. Go ahead and bring that gold block on. That's okay. Now we have a game. Now we actually have a game. We survived the rush. What do we got to worry about now? Lucario? Lucario's not a problem for the rest of my deck. The rest of his figures are nothing. He's going to attack my Marshadow. I'm like, that's fine. We survive. I'm like, okay, let's go, let's go. Too bad our Z gauge was not up because we would have definitely Z'd this thing and get him out of the way. But what we're going to do is we're going to Mega Absol here. That way you can't use plates. Go and take the entry point if you want. It's kind of what I'm doing. I'm like trying to bait him to take the entry point. But he's going to Z move here, get rid of my Marshadow. And he's going to move back. But I'm like, dude, that's fine because guess what? My Z gauge is going to be up. Your goalie is going to be sent to the Ultra Space. See you later, Keldeo. Boom, gone. Now, Lunala, let's go, buddy. All we got to do is survive against this Lucario. And we're going to get our sweet revenge. Come on. Damn. We don't got Marshadow on the board. So Lunala gets KO'd. I'm like, all right, it's fine. We can take the extra point with the Absol, Mega Absol, and then they're going to have to cover up. And then it's our turn. Now we can rush them. We're going to do our own rush, okay? We're going to rush with our Eevee. They're going to counter us with the Zoro, but we do have the balloon. So I'm like, all right, Eevee, let's apply the pressure some more. Like I said, Eevee is so good because it applies so much pressure at the beginning of the game, like anywhere in the game. And the opponent is going to try and get rid of my Absol, but he lands the 9 days. You're worthless, Zoro. Get out of here. And that is, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, GG boys. Sweet revenge. And this is what got us to, I think this is the match that got us to, no, we played 2 more matches after that. Well, we played this match, and then we played another match. That got us to 3, 9, 6, 7, and then we played Achilles, and then we lost. And now, we're at 3,900. So, I'll probably stream again tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream again tomorrow. We have some boosters open, but I want to show you guys something I'm working on. Actually, next video, probably come out Sunday, next video. I'm making a deck, and boom, featuring the Azumarill. We have a couple matches that I saved, so I'll show you a few matches with this deck featuring the Azumarill, and then we are going to try and work on this deck, my fairy deck featuring the Diancie. So we have a lot of things to do in the next week or so. But we are not going to cut it there because we have some boosters to open. These 2 white boosters. And then a blue booster, and I don't know what that is. We'll figure out whatever the hell that is. Maybe it's maintenance. Maybe it's an event. Yo, where's our gym at? That's what I want to know. Machop. You guys think we'll get an EX Machamp? Possibly. Look at that. 37 monthly. Let's go. That's all subject to change. Because I'm only at, like, what, 2,200? I don't think that's enough to stay in the top 100. I think that's enough to maybe stay in, like, top 500, possibly. All right, we got a blue booster. I think there's a piece of hair right there. There is. Was that? Okay, it's not visible, I don't think. Can you guys see that? I can see it. You guys can't see it. Graveler. Hey, Tarvold. Shiny Graveler. What is this thing? Dude, this UI is the best. All right, here we go. Do we get something? Oh, maintenance. What the? Why is there maintenance? The falling bug. Oh, for the ultra. I thought they already fixed that. I didn't know it was still banned. Huh. Don't have it. So, all right, man. We're gonna cut the video there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.